Hello. I want to give a demonstration of my remote. I made this for Touch Designer using TouchOSC. So there's Python code that handles the messages, and it's able to send the state back to the device as well as receive the state from the device. So go over here and I'm going to start a perform window in 2K. And here I can select different properties from, that was a refresh. So I basically pulled the state of Touch Designer to the remote, and you'll see that I can adjust parameters live. So if I go to a different scene, it'll pull. You can see the sliders are the main input as well as modes, but and the XY. So this is an input, but there's profiles. So when I change scenes, it loads that state, and then I can load profiles. So that's a profile. That's a profile for this scene. Okay. And there's modifiers here. So this is really cool. I made an oscillator, and this maps different signals from the project into the oscillator's A and B channel down here. That's A and B. So it'd be A up top, B on the bottom for each of the 5 controls, fader 1 through 4 and X and Y. So you can see right now that I'm going to put this one on this oscillator. So fader 1 is on the oscillator, and I can set the rate and the min and max value. To constrain the oscillator. And like I said, you can map. So here's let's do this one. We'll be on signal average. And that is here. So let me turn on the music. I also have audio controls. So the color, and when I turn it on, it maps to the sound. Pretty cool. That's all on the fly through this remote. And you can see fader 3 here. This is fader 2. So fader 3 is bugging out to the music. And the EQ, volume slider, mute, EQ dry wet. So that's that. A little bit of the code. I'll post this on GitHub. And the controller, it does different stuff like switches for sending states to OSC out. Like right here, those values are the signals that you can map. So those are constantly updating. And so all of my data here, whether it be the keyboard or audio, comes in. I actually created this audio info thing, which just does audio analysis. Maybe some improvements to be made here, but then that would pipe into the project, and the project can use the data here. So you see how the inputs, whether it be modes or the faders, are brought into the project and modify parameters. So yeah, hope you can learn something from this. I'll do a more in-depth tutorial at some point.